everybody, Dr. East here, or now recently Dr. Turner, because the handsome man behind the phone that you don't see right now is my husband. We're here live with the giraffe. I want to give everyone an opportunity to sign on. I know Chris just signed off, so I want to let you guys get time, refresh your page, get comfortable. The giraffe aren't going anywhere. They're very eager to participate today, so they're very happy to be here. We're happy to be here. We are super excited to share the giraffe with you guys and all of the fun facts that we have for you. It's going to be an amazing adventure, so kids, get ready and get excited, okay? So right now what I want you guys to do is in that bottom corner where it says share, right now I want you to go ahead and share that video so that your friends, your family, everybody all over the world can share in the giraffe with us today, okay? So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm so excited to share these giraffe with you, okay? So let's go ahead, share it. Let's connect with people from all over the world and show them what brings us together, okay? And that's finding joy and happiness. So again, I'm Dr. East, or Dr. Turner now, and I'm happy to be here with you guys today. So kids at home, does anyone know what a veterinarian is, okay? So what is a veterinarian, okay? Talk about it amongst yourself. If you're sick, do you go to the doctor? Yes. So when animals get sick, animals have to go to a special doctor, a veterinarian. So raise your hand if anyone at home wants to be a veterinarian. Is there anyone there that wants to be an animal doctor? Awesome. I bet there's a lot of people raising their hands right now, and you guys are going to be great. So today we're going to show you the giraffe, which is just one of many species that we work on. So some veterinarians work on dogs and cats, and other veterinarians work on other types of animals. So that's what we do. We're a specialty service. We do all kinds of exotics. So like Chris said, we work on rhinos and elephants and fish, turtles, and giraffes. So that's what we're here for today. So again, if you're just getting on with us now, go ahead and share that link. We're going to get started with the giraffe. I want to thank Chris Field for this amazing opportunity to share something that I'm so incredibly passionate about, and that's wildlife conservation, and especially with giraffes, okay? So rhinos are my first love. Giraffes are pretty close too, but all exotics pretty much make me happy, as you can tell. So thank you again, Chris Field, and also special thank you to Wildlife Partners, who actually owns these giraffes out here in Texas and has gladly partnered with us today to allow me the opportunity to come and share these animals with you, okay? So we're here live at their ranch in Mountain Home, Texas, and we're gonna get started with the giraffe, okay? So don't forget to share while we're going, tag your friends and family. Is there anyone you know who's super excited about giraffes? Then go ahead and share this video with them, okay? So all right, kids, you've probably seen giraffes at the zoo. Show of hands, who's seen a giraffe at the zoo? Who's been able to feed a giraffe at the zoo? Awesome. All right, so we're gonna show you today a couple of giraffe friends of ours. So this is Bubba. Bubba is a 3-year-old giraffe. He already found the carrots in my pocket, so he knows what this is about. So Bubba is a 3-year-old male giraffe, and as you can tell, he is extremely friendly. And that's because when Bubba was little, his mom was not able to take care of him. So Bubba did end up having to be bottle raised, so that means he is very used to people, okay? So he was bottle raised by people at the zoo, and then he was able to be weaned off the bottle, and here he is with us today, okay? So at 3 years old, he is already so tall, which brings us to our first fact, that giraffes are the tallest mammal in the world. And so the female giraffes can get up to 14 feet tall, and the male giraffes can even get 18 feet. So that means that if your dad or mom were to stand on your dining room table at home, which they would never do, right? They would still not be taller than the giraffe. All right, so Bubba here is again a 3-year-old giraffe. There are actually now thought to be 4 species of giraffe. So originally, scientists believed that there was just one species with multiple subspecies. However, recent evidence has suggested there are actually 4 species of giraffe. There's the northern giraffe, the southern giraffe, the Maasai, and the reticulated giraffe. And so they are very difficult to tell apart because a lot of times we used to think they're coat patterns, could tell them apart, but now we're finding that it's actually genetics and blood is the only way that we're able to differentiate from these 4 species. So giraffe are located in what continent? Who can tell me? Raise your hand. All right, who thinks that they're from Africa? Awesome, you are so right. Giraffe are located in several areas of Africa. That's my watch. They're spread out all over the continent of Africa. You're getting very greedy with this carrot. Okay, you can have this one. You're welcome. So another fun fact about the giraffe, as you can see here, which Bubba is going to kindly demonstrate, these 2 things on his head, these are called ossicones, and they're a type of horn. They are born with these, and when they're born, they're actually flat right against their head. Excuse you. You dropped it. Here you go, buddy. So those ossicones, when they are first born, are flat against their head. I'm just gonna drop this carrot on my head, I can just feel it. And then as they grow up and get older, those ossicones start to solidify into their skull, and then they stand up like this. And one way that you can tell the difference between a male and a female giraffe, sometimes it's on size, but other times, if you look right on top of the ossicones here, Bubba has bald spots on his ossicones. And so male giraffes have balding on the top of their ossicones. Good job, buddy. All right, so back to their coat pattern. So all giraffes, if you look at them, look similar, right? So if we look out here, we've got a couple giraffes. They're all wandering away because they're not getting carrots, so Bubba's stealing the show here. So they all have a different coat pattern. So if you look at your fingers, so kids at home, I want you to look at your hands, okay? Look at your fingers. Do you see your fingerprints? Do you see those? Every giraffe has a unique coat pattern, just like every one of you has a unique fingerprint, okay? So everything that makes Bubba special in his coat pattern, all of these spots are unique to him. And he's gonna show us there. So Bubba's coat pattern, as you can see, has these spots or these splotches. So these have a lot of different roles in the wild, okay? So in the wild, this pattern can help with camouflaging. So this is gonna help them to blend in, to kind of hide from any predators, and just kind of blend into the savanna. But the coolest thing about these spots is actually what they do to help cool the giraffes off. And so, oh, hold on, buddy. Okay, he wants the bigger piece. Okay, there you go. So these spots actually have a very special purpose. They actually work to dissipate heat. So that means when a giraffe is hot, then these spots will help to cool them off. And their body can actually control that. So Bubba here, all of these spots they have found help with thermo-regulation, which means keeping you warm if you're cold or cold if you're warm, okay? So Bubba here obviously has his favorite treats. So we'll go into a little bit about what giraffes eat. So in the wild, obviously because they're so very, that is drool on my face. Okay, hold on. That is my hair. Okay, so as you can see in the wild, they don't normally eat human hair, but sometimes in captivity, they really enjoy it. Stop, buddy, I know. Okay, so in the wild, you probably see pictures or videos of them where they are grazing in the tops of the trees. So that's primarily what they like to eat. They like to get the branches from the very, very top of the trees. They're very picky eaters. They only like the best leaves. The tree that they most frequent is called the acacia tree. And that is where most giraffe will actually get their food in the wild. So in captivity, so in zoos or in, hold on, bud. Let me get you a cracker. What do you think about a cracker? Bubba. Well, he's gonna leave for a little bit. So in the wild, they will leave. They'll eat acacia trees. And so that's actually a really good way that they can pollinate too, yeah. So they'll also pollinate by picking up the pollen on their muzzles or also in their poop. And they can actually seed plants, so they're really good pollinators. All right, John's gonna bring them back to us here. Petals?
This is Petals.
This is Petals, so this is an adult female giraffe. So if you wanna look closely at her ossicones, you can see that she's a female. And Petals here is obviously super interested in the carrots and in the lettuce. Hold on. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you is their tongue. So you've probably been looking at their super long tongues. So their tongues are actually about 20 inches long. And I want everyone at home, I'm going to give you permission right now, only time, you can't do this again. Stick your tongue out, okay? Stick it out. What color is your tongue? Is it pink? Yes. So look at this tongue. What color is this giraffe's tongue, okay? So as soon as she gets, she Petals, she's doing a very good job of showing us how long her tongue is. Petals. She wants the entire thing of lettuce. Okay, so did you guys see her tongue? What color is her tongue, okay? I know. Look at that tongue. Look how powerful that tongue is. She just pulls that piece of lettuce right out of my hand and right off the stalk. But they do get fed normally too. They just like their treats a lot. Okay, so their tongue is dark colored, and there are some theories about why that is. So scientists believe that it's possible that because they spend so many hours of the day grazing up in the tall parts of the tree. She really likes her salad, obviously. So whenever they're up there grazing in the very tall parts of the trees, they believe that it might be a protective mechanism for the sun. So a possible built-in sunscreen. Hello. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this dark colored tongue, do not bite me, will help them with that. It is what scientists believe could be true, but we actually don't know that for sure. So that's just a guess, okay? All right, you got a lot of friends here now. So as you can see, the different heights of these giraffes coincides with their age. So Petals here, I believe, is about 6 years old. Okay, so she would be considered an adult female. And she's obviously a lot taller than the other giraffes here, because a lot of these other giraffes are juveniles, so they're a lot shorter than she is. Okay? Petals. All right, so I'm gonna have Ian come a little closer, and we're going to look at their feet. It's very, very muddy out here in Texas. We've had a lot of rain, so the pen's a lot muddier than it normally is, so their feet are a little bit difficult to see. But a giraffe's foot is roughly the size of a dinner plate. So when you go home tonight, or if you're already at home, no escaping, I want you to look at your dinner plate at home and think about a giraffe's foot. Okay, so right here, you can see Petals' muddy foot, but it's about the size of a dinner plate. So again, when you're eating dinner tonight, that'll be a fun fact you can share with your family and your friends. Is that your plate is actually the size of a giraffe's foot. Okay, our next fun fact, my goodness. Do you have some more lettuce? Sweet, thank you, John. Okay, so our next fun, no, not the hair, okay? Thank you for showing us that tongue again. Yes, look at that. Oh, you're getting upset. Okay, here you go. Okay, so the next fun fact that we have for you guys is about their heart. So something else really incredible and special about the giraffe is that they actually have the largest heart of a living mammal. So their hearts, which would be right about here in their chest, right in there. Oh goodness. So in their chest, their heart is so big that it weighs, does anyone have any guesses at home? Who can guess? What do you think? How much do you think they weigh? 5 pounds? Nope, keep going up. What about 10 pounds? Nope. Keep going up, guys. 20. Nope. They weigh 25 pounds. That is a very big heart. And so the reason why giraffes' hearts are so big is because their necks are so long and their legs are so long that their heart has to be able to pump, to be able to perfuse or deliver blood to all the parts of their body. And so that is why their hearts are so big. So I have a challenge for you guys at home later. I want you to see how many giraffe hearts you equal. So I want you to weigh yourself and see how many giraffe hearts it would take to make you up, okay? So get with your parents later on, and I want to see your answers, and I want to see what you guys think about the heart size of a giraffe, because it's pretty incredible. Some other fun things about giraffe are that they were actually used in a research study by NASA. And that is because they have very special veins in their leg so that when they drink water, because giraffes actually don't need to drink that much water because they actually get a lot of water from their diet, from just eating plants, and there's a lot of water content in what they're already eating. Here you go, buddy. You don't want this, you want carrots. So just like you probably have your favorite foods and the foods that you like and dislike, giraffes also have their favorite foods. So I think his favorite might have been the lettuce. And he's not a huge fan of the carrots anymore. Well, okay. Well, he's back on the carrots again, so that's good. So like I was saying, hold on, buddy. Okay. Okay, bud. All right, I just feel like a carrot's gonna hit my head, so I'm just trying to be precautious here because he does, yeah. See, I would have hit my head, right in my head. Okay, so giraffes' vessels were studied by NASA because whenever they go to drink water, they actually spread their feet out and they lean their heads down. And then when they do this, it's hard for their heart to keep up. So then these vessels in their legs actually help to keep their body perfused while they're able to drink water or bend down. So NASA used this research to help make spacesuits because astronauts need extra help in space, and giraffes were able to help them do that. Oh my goodness, they're being very greedy today. Okay. So, more giraffe facts. Are we getting a lot of questions out there or anything? Or
what are their predators, Dr. East?
Okay, so Ian asks, what are their predators? So, who thinks that giraffes have any natural predators? So do you think that there's anything out there that could take down a giraffe or eat a giraffe? Because, I mean, even at 3 years old, Bubba's pretty big. So what do you guys think? Are there any animals in Africa that could take down or possibly want to take down a giraffe? All right, who's got some guesses? Raise your hands. Hello. All right, what do you guys think? Did anyone out there say lions? Don't drop it on my head, please. So lions are a predator of the giraffe. However, giraffes really don't have many natural predators, but there are times when a lion may try to take down a giraffe, especially if it's injured or sick. But I want to know how many people at home think that a lion could take down a giraffe, or would a giraffe take out a lion? So what do you guys think at home, okay? Raise your hand if you think that a lion would take a giraffe down. Done. What do you think? Who thinks that a giraffe could take down a lion? Show of hands. Yep. I believe, and I know because I've seen videos and there's evidence to suggest that giraffes can actually fight off lions. The ways that they can do this are by using their neck. So they use this neck as kind of like a weapon, and they'll sling it side to side, and they can hit animals or other giraffe if they're fighting each other. But especially dangerous are these legs. So here, these legs can act as a weapon whenever they're trying to fight off a predator. And so although it's very rare and they don't really have many natural predators, if a predator tries to take them out, they have a really good defense mechanism. So they're able to really fight with their legs and their neck to help take off predators and protect themselves from being hurt, okay? And so we do have another giraffe in here, but she's not over here, who was actually born at this facility 6 months ago, and John and I were able to watch her give birth. And so we just happened to be out here on the day that the mom went into labor. And so giraffes are actually pregnant for about 15 months. So you guys at home, whenever your mommy was carrying you in your belly, she had you in there for about 9 months. Now giraffe, they carry their babies in there for 15 months. That is a very long time. And so we just happened to be here on the day that Sue was born. And so it took about an hour and a half, 2 hours of watching and waiting, and we were able to watch her be born. And so when giraffes are born, they actually drop from 6 feet. So that baby was so tall, I'm not even 6 foot, so she dropped from about here and hit the ground, and I think my heart just about stopped. And then within an hour, she was already up, nursing, and able to walk with the group. So it's pretty crazy to think about, because when you guys were little, or maybe you are even still little, or you have a little brother or a little sister, they don't normally start to walk until they're about 1 year old. And that means that giraffe, on the day that they are born, they can already walk and run with their group. That is pretty incredible. Hi, buddy. Bubba is the only giraffe that has stayed. Everybody else is no longer interested. Is Puzzles out over there now? Okay, so we have another giraffe to show you who's very, very tall. He's a male giraffe. So we're gonna go walk over there and we're gonna see Puzzles, okay? So come on, let's go. Let's go check him out. And Bubba's gonna follow us because he thinks that we're gonna keep giving him treats, which we probably will. And then while you guys are on there, be asking some questions. Oh, sorry, Tom. And Ian will look at your questions and see what you guys have for us.
How old do they get, Dr. East?
How old do giraffe get? That is a great question, okay? So in the wild, giraffe are thought to live for about 25 years. However, in captivity, so meaning animals that are kept outside of the wild, they can actually live for about 40 years. So some of the giraffes at the zoos that you guys visit at home, those giraffes, ask the keepers, ask the zookeepers, how old are your giraffes? And let's see how old the giraffes in this country are, okay? So this is Puzzles. He is
8.
He is an 8-year-old male giraffe. So let's just go ahead and come over here, and luck is so muddy. Okay. Hey, Puzzles. Hey, bud. Hello. All right, so Puzzles really likes these crackers, but he was in the barn earlier, so he's a little bit sad now. He's gonna eat his cracker very slow. So if you look at Puzzles' pattern, when you compare it to Bubba's pattern, okay? So if you come up here real close and you look at Puzzles' leg and his coat pattern here, look how different he looks. Look how different his pattern is here. So look at this and now look back at Bubba's coat pattern, okay? So we're gonna show you the difference here. Now look at Bubba's coat pattern. Do you see how different these patterns are? That's because no giraffes are alike or similar in their coat pattern. So again, it's unique to every giraffe. They can obviously look similar, but they're definitely not gonna be the same, okay? So I was gonna try to stand here for reference so you can see how tall Puzzles is. So I only go to about right here on Puzzles, so he is so tall. He is the tallest giraffe that we have here. He's definitely not the tallest in the world. There are some super tall giraffes out there. But again, he's probably about, I would say maybe 16 or 17 feet. So he's extremely tall for a giraffe, okay? And he's still gonna be growing because he's not a full grown adult yet. And so Puzzles was also a bottle-raised giraffe. So he is extremely friendly as well. And he really likes these crackers, which I can show you the name of the crackers and we can share it with you guys, because you can just get these at your grocery store and then you can say that you've eaten the same giraffe crackers as Puzzles. Okay, Puzzles. All right, what other questions do we have at home, Ian?
What's the closest relative?
The closest relative to the giraffe is an animal called the okapi. They are critically endangered and they're from the Congo. So they are a really cool animal. A lot of people look at them and think that they're actually giraffes because they have a striped pattern to them, or they say they look like zebras, but they are not related to the zebra. Hey, buddy. So Puzzles is much more chill. He's not as pushy as the other ones today. And so let's look here at this male. He's not super friendly. He's a little bit more shy, but check out his coat pattern as he walks by. So he has a very different pattern than all the other giraffe here. So he almost has like a Maasai looking pattern. So you can't really tell if he is a Maasai or not, but his pattern is extremely different than all the other giraffe here. So he is a very unique looking giraffe. He's very shy, wasn't bottle raised, so he's not gonna come up and take a treat from us today. But again, very cool difference in the coat patterns for the giraffe. And so we're really excited to share them with you guys. They're obviously really incredible animals. They're so tall and they have huge hearts. I mean, we've really discussed a lot of the cool things that make giraffe unique. And we hope that you guys at home have found a new respect for this incredible gentle giant. Ways that you can support giraffe is by, you wouldn't think about it, but a way that you can support them at home is by recycling. So just recycling is gonna help the environment where giraffe live, and it's gonna make the world a better place. So that's one thing that you guys can talk about is, I ran out of crackers. I have a lettuce stalk. All right, hold on, we're gonna switch up the crackers. Okay, all right, I got more crackers, sorry. So other ways that you can help giraffe at home is by checking out the Giraffe Conservation Foundation. So this is the only NGO that supports giraffes, and they have a ton of amazing information about ways that you can help giraffe at home, okay? So that's a really great resource. And the last thing is to go out and support your local zoos. So once this quarantine is over and everything kind of returns back to normal, please go out and support your local zoos. Go check out your giraffe herds, impress the keepers with your amazing new facts about giraffes. And you can rewatch this video, take notes. The things that you learned about giraffe today are gonna help you all through make a better tomorrow, okay? So you guys are the leaders of the world. You guys are the next generation of giraffe veterinarians. You guys are awesome. You're staying at home right now and you're learning, and Chris is gonna have some amazing opportunities for you guys this week, okay? So tomorrow is gonna be a police officer, and he's gonna show you the inside of a police car and talk to you all about what being a police officer is. And all of the cool stuff that they get to do. So again, we are incredibly thankful for this opportunity to share one of our favorite animals with you guys. And we're really grateful to Chris for the opportunity to have this ability to be able to come out here and share these incredible animals with you guys. So we hope that you guys had fun. We certainly had fun. I think the giraffes enjoy getting some extra treats. And I think that it's gonna be an awesome experience for you guys, and hopefully we'll have some more cool animals for you guys to have in the future. And again, thank you very much. I'm Dr. East, soon to be Dr. Turner, and this is Chris Field, Serial Disrupting for Good, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.